I'm Dave.
I'm Stevie.
I'm Dad.
And I'm Son.
And I'm Mum. Now get to work.
Welcome to another episode of D&J Projects, episode 19. This week at D&J Projects, the lads in the back are making plenty of concrete as always. The ladies in the office are answering phones and making sure we get work. Jamie's making loads of specials. Big jizzles on the panel master. Stevie and Taff are out fencing. I'm in the office doing paperwork. And we've got something exciting coming on Thursday.
So good morning and welcome back to the channel. Last Sunday's video is absolutely flying. Over 25,000 views in, I don't know, 18 hours, it's something like that. You're absolutely smashing it. The like goal, we said 2,200. We're on like 3,600, something like that. Crazy right now. Absolutely crazy. We appreciate every single one of you watching the videos and liking the videos. That really, really does help us out with the YouTube analytics, and just your general support means so much to me and my dad and the D&J team. So thank you so much for that. If I could ask for one thing, follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and then you'll see up-to-date daily videos all the time. No swans this morning. It looks like we've still got that egg right in the middle there. And don't worry, stop worrying people. There's been too much activity with different animals and different birds for us to go in there and clear that up. I don't want to do anything whilst birds, swans, ducks are all coming back to the nest, because I don't know if they're leaving scents, and if I go in there and start moving stuff, they might not come back. So I don't want to move anything until we're absolutely certain that they're not coming back. So I will get it done, just not yet. Anyway, I've done my vehicle checks. Everything's sorted now with the wagon, and I'm on a grab this morning, and it's a big soil grab. I've drove past it today. It's a big one, so let's go get it done, eh? So I've just got in the grab, just about to head off now. I'll put you on a time lapse as we drive to the job. It's not too far anyway, but I just want to say thank you so much for the appreciation of the craftsmanship that my dad and the team, Blake, Big J and Taff, have done on that decking. I'll just show you the before and after right now, and I know that you all appreciate good craftsmanship and good workmanship. So really does mean a lot that you've enjoyed that one, as my dad's enjoyed that one as well. So thank you for that. But now let's go to that grab, eh? So we've arrived. It's a big boy. It's got to be 2 loads that is, hasn't it? Absolutely massive. Ain't no way we're getting all of that on there without being way too overloaded. So I'm thinking 2 loads. I'm probably thinking I'm going to have to be scraping that as well, because look how far it goes up there. So I'll put you up for a time lapse and we'll start grabbing. It was a little bit tricky as well, because I've had to park as close to that as I can, but still leave enough room down the side of the wagon for push chairs, bicycles, kids, anyone that's going to walk by. So let's start grabbing, eh? So there we have our first load. Don't worry, I'm gonna pull that off as well before I head off. Nottingham Landscapes have turned up, so thank you for that. What they're gonna do, they're gonna push that all forward, because I'm as far over as I can get without going onto the customer's drive, and without mounting the mud pile. So I can't reach that, as you can see where I've got to. They're going to push that forward onto that board, get it away from that wall for me as well, just to make things a little bit easier. I'm going to go tip that off, possibly bring back some stone if he wants some, maybe put some here. If he just pushes that forward, I can put the stone there, no problem. But I shall be back, sir. I think I might take this one to the yard as well, because it's some nice stuff. We could screen this, but I'll find out off my dad, and then you'll see where I'll end up, sir. Let's go. It's too good to get rid of, ain't it? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put that right there somewhere, just like this. Just like this. It's as easy as that. I want you all to try it. Click your fingers and your task will be done, trust me. Right, let's get back there and get another full load, eh? And we're back. Second load now. Got a little bit of rubble this time. Gonna get that bit on there, and I think there'll be a third as well. Got the lads just moving that over a little bit closer, because like you already know, I couldn't get it. So let's get this one down there. So let's get this one on the grab, eh? Second load on. Definitely a third load. Lads are still pushing that over. Gonna take that with a third load, because I can't really mix that with this nice soil. But that's another load. So I'll head back to the yard and get that gone as well. So here we are again. I'm thinking this might be the last one I'll be able to bring here for the time being. Put that here, and then I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to start going to the actual tip, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal at all. So I'll get this unloaded, and then I've actually got to go and do a quote. So I better hurry up, eh? That's another load off. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go and do that quote, and then we'll catch up once I'm back. I'm back. Hopefully we get that job. It was a nice one, around about 10, 11 bays. Got to rip out a load of conifers. It will all be at different angles, because the garden between the neighbour, so say that's the first garden, and then the second garden of the neighbour is up here. So it'll be different levels of fencing. Some at 6 foot total, some at 10 foot, 11 foot. That'll be a nice one. So I'm not gonna go in too cheap though, just to get it for YouTube. So gotta stay true to ourselves. No swans, no swans. Back on grabs. So I'm jumping in Big Red, and I'm back to Nottingham Landscapes to get one more grab. And I believe he wants 3 ton of roadstone and 14 sleepers. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take the grab now, and then my dad is going to take the roadstone and the sleepers as he goes to do a green grab. Because around about 12 o'clock, it's 11 o'clock now, I've got like 10 or 11 quotes to go and do. The reason I went to go this one just now, it had to be done before 11:30. So I parked the grab up. Now I'm jumping back in the grab to get that last one done, and then my dad's going to take over. So I better stop talking and get on with it, right? Load number 3. Right, let's get on with it, eh? And it's all gone. Lads did a cracking job and helped out. Now it's all gone. Now it's just on my dad to get that roadstone delivered and those 14 sleepers. And then that is it for this job. I'm gonna head back and we'll go see what my dad's doing, eh? I'll get this entered and then we'll see what my dad's doing. Not had to go and see what my dad's doing because he's jumped in the grab. It's his turn to do some grabbing. As you know, I'm out to go do those quotes. Dad's got a green grab to go and do. So I've just jumped into my car because I'm about to go and do some quotes. I think I've got around about 5 or 6. No, I think it's 6 quotes today. So what I'll do, I'll get these quotes done, as in measured up, spend some time with a customer, have a conversation about what they're after and not film any of that. I don't want to seem too intrusive. I don't want to be getting a camera right in their face. I won't film that. What we'll do, we'll catch up when I get back. I'll see you soon. So I'm back from quotes. I've got literally one more to do today. My dad has got one more bag to go and pick up, but he's had to come back.
That's what you're doing.
He's had to come back to get a drink. He's not serious. He's not serious. I think that's enough for today. We'll catch up in the morning. Huh?
This is your bag you meant to get, not mine.
We'll see you in the morning.
Morning. It's Tuesday morning. I'm in the office. I was in the office most of the day yesterday, and I'm in the office this morning trying to catch up on paperwork because I've got tons of it. So you're not seeing much of me today until this afternoon, but let's go and see what Stevie's doing.
Good morning. I learnt my lesson yesterday. I don't know if any of you noticed. Well, you might have heard me mention that it was red hot. It was like 30 degrees, and I was wearing joggers. Not today. I got the shorts on. Oh, have a look at this. These pigeons, eh? Always got an eye on me. I don't know what it is, but they keep watching me. Who knows, eh? Anyway, let's see if the swans are here. I've no idea, so... Are they here? They're here. They're actually here. Just relaxing, it seems. No signet again, though. I wonder what happened with that signet. Hopefully nothing, and it's just out there surviving and living life. But yeah, swans are back. Also, I must say as well, one thing actually, does anyone know why there's so many feathers? I get that they pick each other and they pick the feathers off themselves, but seems to be a lot. And also, like I just said, oh, we've got some duckies. What is that? What is that? Anyone know what that is? A heron? We get some wildlife in this ream. We've got the duckies over there. I've no idea what that is. Let us know. Like Scott Chandler says from Stoke Stoves and Property Maintenance, let us know in the comments what that actually is. Let me try and get a better view. It's big though. Looks like a pterodactyl. Look at the size of that. Well, swans are back. I'm actually intrigued to know what that was. So if you do know, just let us know in the comments. Right, so that's enough of the wildlife episode for today. I've just got 2-ton bags of building sand to load up using this hopper, and then I need to get 2-ton bags of sharp sand from round the front and put them on the grab and get them delivered again to the same place we was going yesterday, Nottingham Landscapes, because he's ready for slabbing. And once I've done that, I believe I'm on a fencing job, so I'll take you along for that one as well. This one's all timber posts, timber kickboards, timber panels. So I'll show you once we get there and how we're gonna do it. So, but first, I've been waiting for Jordan, hence why I'm standing around. Jordan's just brought a ton bag of cement round for the lads in the concrete room. Would you believe they actually get through over 2 of those bags every single day? They're making concrete. It's crazy, right? So I've been waiting for that cement. Now I can make them bags for that forklift. So we are on site, as you can see. It's a busy one. Parked on a path for a few minutes, gonna get them bags right there. It's as easy as that. Give it a try. Now it's back to the yard. Get ready for the fencing.
Paperwork's done. Now I'm on the grab. Let's see what I've got to do. So here we are in the grab. What we got? Got some green waste to take away, some builder sand to drop off, a soil and concrete grab, and a conifer. First job, fill taco in. I've already done a quick walk around the vehicle. Stevie's been on it already, but I'll do a quick walk around just in case he stitches me up and he's broke something and told me. But I've done a quick walk around, everything's fine. He's filled vehicle defect booking this morning. I've double ticked it, I've signed it. Now it's filled a tacho in. I'll fill my tacho in, put it in the slot, and then I'll go on my sat nav and find out where we're going. I'll crack on with this, and then we'll head to that first grab. So that's all loaded, so let's get it delivered. So here we are, we've arrived on site, job entails that sand on top of that. So let's get it off. That's all offloaded now, on to the next one. So here we have it. And this is one of our subscribers. Not managed to get all of it, we've got a nice full load. So we'll get this tipped off and on to the next. So that's all picked up, that's one of our subscribers, absolutely lovely. I got a chat with him, he's doing his ass up and he's learning a lot from the videos, and that's what it's all about, helping each other out. So let's get this tipped off and then get to the next one. So here we are, you know where this place is. Let's get this tipped off and on to the next one. The next one's a green grab, something a little bit different. So here it is, all this brash. It's been put on the wagon. Let's see if my clicky fingers work. So that's all loaded on. Just got to get it tipped off now. One of our subscribers, and little lad was shy, bless him. That's that one all tipped off. Let's go and see what Stevie's doing.
So we're on the fencing job. It's me and Taff today because Big J is feeling a little bit underneath the weather. So he's just staying out, making some panels, getting himself back better. Me and Taff are taking all of this down and we're installing new fencing to sort of match this. The colour variation can't be the same because these have been faded over time with the sun. But we'll have new panels, gradually stepping down, and then we might be able to level off these last two. Shouldn't take too long, this one. As you can see, Taff's just taking the first panel off now. So like I say, shouldn't be too long. But this is it before. And we'll show you after, once it's done. As you can see, all the panels are down now. Just the posts to go. We've got this one on that wall, and we've got that one on that wall up there, so they should come out nice and easy as well. A little bit of prying, but Taff's took the screws out now, which are here. And we'll just see if it'll come off with the hammer. You would assume so. Oh, I'm seeing movement. Couple plugs. and she's gone. What we're going to do, as this is a 4x2, we're actually going to put a 4x4 on the wall because the posts are all going to be 4x4. So we want that to pretty much be the same as the rest of them. So that's what we'll do on that one. So we're going to get all of these posts out of the way. Some of them have got movement anyway, so I don't think it's going to take much. What's this one like? Look at that, it's moving already. I might even be able to pull that one out. So when we get to that one, I'll see if I can pull it out. That one's on the wall up there, like I just mentioned. It's only a little 4-foot one. It's come off straight away as well. So,
Yeah, son.
well, thank you, Taff. Just a couple plugs holding that in. So we'll replace that with another 4x4 post. And like Taff mentioned, hopefully we might be able to miss the holes that are there already, because that's a 4x2 and we're putting a 4x4 on there, 2 inches past, and then 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. Hopefully we'll miss the old concrete. If we do, bonus. If we don't, we're still going to get it in anyway. So let's get cracking getting these posts out, eh? Imagine installing the timber fence and forgetting a saw. So we've got our first 4x4 on the wall, sitting lovely. And we've also got our second 4x4 sitting on the wall, nice and lovely. Taff is just starting to take out the old posts, and we're also about to start setting up our string line to go from that post to that post, and then we'll know exactly where the backs of these posts are going and where this fence is going to sit. So we'll crack on with that now. There we have our post with our clapper on, ready for the panel. String line running all the way up. Almost got the first bay in now. So once that first bay is fully installed, we'll catch back up. Oh, not that you're going to be able to see much because of the shed, but the first bay is installed. Lovely kickboard, lovely panel. Going to be running all the way down now. String lines up, running flush of that post. So what I'll do, I'll set you up for a time lapse for these next 2 bays so you can see how we do it in fast time. We've time-lapsed that next bay. We was going to do the second bay, but I'm not going to lie.
It's roasting.
And me and Taff are feeling it. Sun might not look like it's out now, but it's humid. Customers kindly gave us some drinks, so we appreciate that. Thank you very much. I think what we're going to do, go have 10 minutes at least, recuperate some energy, and then we'll crack on again. So let's get a bite to eat. So what goodies we got in here, eh? Bit of Lucozade. Oh, got some goodies. You know what? My missus gets up every morning when I get up. Makes my lunch every day. See what I've got on the wraps, eh? So it looks like we've got salami, pepperami, we've got cheese, and we've got mayonnaise. She's a good egg. And there we have it. Looks like 2 bays, but it's actually 3 bays because there's a bay behind the shed as well. I'll tell you what, I'll just show you from next doors. It's easier. So here we have it. 3 bays, fully installed, nice and framed. It's looking quite nice, to be honest. Not too shabby indeed. 1 bay, 2 bay, 3 bays. We're gonna have 4, 5. I was just looking at that then because I wasn't too sure 5 was going to fit, but I think it is actually. I think it is. Not looking too shabby, eh? So, the plan now. Level off this bed. Cut this timber to 6 foot. screw that timber kickboard to that post, put a 2x1 batten on there as the frame for our panel, get a panel, chuck our panel on, screw everything in, get it all nice and tight, make sure that hole's in the right place, drop our post in with a 2x1 batten attached to the post, and then screw it all together, make sure we're happy with levels that way, and that way, and then cement her in. And that'll be another bay. So I'll set you up for a time lapse and you can watch us do this full bay, eh? So that one's setting now. Just going to backfill that hole in right now. And then we've got this little custom panel here. What is it, Taff? Is it just under 6?
Yeah, 64, so.
Yeah, so it's only a few inches out from being a full-size panel. So rather than get Jamie make that panel, what Taff's done is brought a 6-foot panel and we'll literally just customise that. It'll be 1 or 2 feather edges at the max. So we'll take them off and then put that in there. But before we do that, we've got to make this garden right. We've got to clear everything up, give it a nice tidy, make sure it's the exact same way we left it. Put that back there, put the trellis back connected to that post and make sure it's tidy, like I say. Because it's not just the customer that's getting the job, it's also these neighbours. So we've got to look after both sets here, as always. So, we'll get cracking on, eh?
We will.
Taff's been cutting the panel. I was round the neighbour's side, just clearing everything up, making sure it's nice and tidy. Taff's just putting a batten on that post now, so I'll set you up for a roll clip and show you a few raw parts of putting this panel in.
You got some black plugs, screws on the stay.
Yes, I do, mate.
There we go. Footing's any good. Put your end in, Steve. Hey? What's the toy? Did you tell? Cheers, up.
As you can see, this side is finished as well. I've just got the broom in my hand, just giving everywhere a tidy, covering all gaps where necessary, just raking a stone over as well, using that hard rake there. And it's just about to start raining. Look at that cloud. It's been thunderstorming, but you can't have 30-degree weather without a little bit of rain, right? So I'll continue on this side and then I'll show you the other side when I get over there. Told you it was going to rain. We're on the clear up though. Got to get my tools out of the rain, so got to put the camera down. And now this job is complete. We've braved the rain. A little bit wet, but it was worth it because it looks a lot better now. Nice little drops. Looking quite nice. I'll just show you what it was looking like before. And this is what it's looking like now. Bit of a transformation. Only took a couple of hours, but a couple of hours has transformed the right hand side of the garden. So now these panels with the 6-foot boards and the 4-inch kickboard match these panels with a 6-foot panel. and the 4-inch gravel board. Whenever they had this done, they went for the clips. I don't like using them because they stick out like a sore thumb. I like doing it like that, where it's framed on the opposite side so the panels can sit up flush against the posts. Which ones do you prefer? This one or this one? I believe the customer is going to be painting the fence in grey, both sides, going for that modern sleek look. So it'll look nice when they've both been done. But for now, that is it from me and Taff. Let's go see what my dad's doing on that grab.
And we're back. Last one of the day, another grab. Already been there before. It's greenways. Let's go and get it. Got some more green on. Just rang the place up. They're going to stop open for us because it is now 4:15. So playing a very dangerous game with the traffic again, fighting it. But I reckon I'll get back for 5 o'clock easy. No sweat. So it's 4:15 now. We'll get it tipped off. And when we're back in the yard, I'll tell you the time. See you soon. I'm just pulling off. People aren't letting me out. Cheers, mate. Nice one. Just pulling off out of there. Did a bit of a raw clip for you. Me getting it off. So next time you see me, I will be back in the yard, and I'll tell you what time it'll be. See you soon. Well, it's 5:10. Grab's parked up. Made it back. That's another day done. We'll see you nice and early in the morning. Morning, it's Wednesday morning and I'm helping Stevie out because he's on the grab. Me and Taff's on the resin, finishing that job off today. So you'll see that all completed. Customer believes it's painted it as well. So first job, let's get these bags on for Steve.
Last bag going on now. And for anyone interested, this is how we put the bags on. Get the forklift, put them into the tunnel hoops and just drop them onto the van. We didn't used to have those bags with the tunnels. You see how it's got the tunnel hoops there, but it's also got handles. We used to only have handles, but we've worked out that those tunnels are a lot better to be used when we're doing the bags.
Right, Steve's going to deliver that. Now me and Taff are going to get the stuff ready for the resin. And we'll take you along the ride.
So let's get these bags delivered, and then we've got one grab of conifers, so I'll take you along and then we'll transfer. So we've arrived. I'm down a little bit of a tight close. I've got to get this wagon where that white car is to get them over that fence, so wish me luck. So there we have it. We've got 2 roadstone, 2 sharp sand inner bags over the fence, not too bad. And now it's more of a getting out of that road, test those reversing skills, eh? We're on the next delivery, 2 bags of sharp sand, so let's get it done.
No, 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 no. 10 feet over, say I'm always up too high. Wish you could take me back. You're standing there with arms wide open. Where it all began, everything began.
2 ton bags of sharp sand delivered. And this is actually our fencing that was delivered the other day. So looks like they're having a bit of fencing. I'm here now. As you can probably see in the mirrors, there's all the conifers. So what I'll do, I'll get that on. And whilst I'm doing that, let's go see what my dad's doing on that resin job.
So we're all loaded, ready to go. Just getting in. What's this?
Don't tell the Michael, Dad.
This is tough snap box. Very nice, very nice. We're not one to judge here, are we, Taff?
No, Dad, we're not over you evil son.
Get on that resin job and show you when we get there. It's me and Taff's arrived on site. Taff's just getting the tools off now, sorting the barrow out. You know about this resin. If you don't, it'd be in one of my corners now. Watch that video. But let's talk you through. The customer's painted the gates now. She's painted this gate and look at this, exactly how we left it. The grass has all grown down here now and all down this edge. Just a little bit more around there to grow. It's looking exactly how we left it, and it looks like the customer is taking full advantage of this area here. Yeah, she's painted the pergola, and she's planted all the plants. Looks really nice now, really, really nice. See, I'll just pan round. She's going to give these slabs a couple more months, and then she's going to seal them with a wet look sealer, so they all look the same colour. But if you look, these are already dropped colour already. They must get a lot of sun, where them ones there haven't just yet. And obviously there isn't that much sun on there, but they will do. They'll all go the same colour eventually. But we're not bothered because she's going to put some wet look sealer on them and seal them up so they're black all the time, look wet. So what's our job entail today? So we're laying resin all the way down there. So first job is get the blower, blow all the residue off, then we'll stick some primer on, and then we'll start laying. So we've blown it all off, we've keyed a little bit in there, we've got to prime it all. The weather's getting a little bit hot, so I want to hurry up. We're going to get it laid, and then we're going to show you the finished product. So next time you see it, it'll be done. But wouldn't it be nice if you could go, and it's done? How do you fellas like that? All completed. I'm sure the customer will be well happy with this. A nice grey colour to go with the grey theme. So me and Taff's going to get all tidied up, get some snap, and head back to the yard.
See you all soon.
My dad and Taff are back from the resin, which you've just saw them do. Looking very nice on the pictures anyway that I've seen. Taff is just loading up for me and him now. Just going to go install a couple 4x2s for a gate, and then we're on a little bit of a dig out as well. Manual dig out in this heat. We must be mad, eh? So we're let's get to the first job. Here we are, me and Taff are here. Just about to take this gate off, put a couple new 4x2 timbers there, 4x2 timber there, take the measurement, send that measurement over to Jamie, and then he'll get that gate made. We're gonna have bow top gate as well, because I dropped these panels off not too long ago. So we're gonna have a bow top gate. It's gonna have to face the same way again, but it's gonna look nice. So we'll get this gate done now. So that's all ready for that bow top gate now. I've sent the measurements to Jamie. He's going to make that, and me and Taff will install that tomorrow. So we'll catch back up on this job tomorrow sometime. But for the meantime, it's that dig out. So let's have 5 minutes and then go do some digging. So me and Taff are on the dig out job. I believe fencing's getting changed tomorrow.
No, the weekend, not tomorrow.
Oh, the weekend, sorry. All of this is coming out, and that is mine and Taff's job. So all of the walls coming down, all of the earth is coming out. So I dare say that's probably going to fall away as well, but it's getting replaced. We'll just have to see what happens with these gravel boards, because I don't know if that's being replaced, but I know this backside is probably going to be a fair few loads, because we're only on the tipper. So as you know, we can only put a little bit on that at a time, but the yard is only around the corner, so we're going to tip it there. It's coming up to 3:15, so if we get one load done today, that's a bonus. So once I click my fingers, hopefully that's one load done. First load dug out. Me and Taff will be back on this tomorrow, so we're going to head back to the yard now, but I think that's enough for one day, so we'll see you in the morning.
So I'm back at the yard. Finally got a chance to try and weld this oil screener. But it's all welded back up. It's not the best of welding. I'm not very good at welding, but it should last another 30 to 50 ton before I have to weld it back up again. But she does the job, bless her. Probably invest in a better one when I get a bit more money. That's what I've been up to, getting that back.
Hello. Still the same day. Me and Dad, we've been on the decking job. Just giving it the final touches. Remember those dowels that we was on about? Well, we've done it today. Let me just show you. These little dowel holes that were here, we filled them in, sawn them off and sanded them down. So now there's no big screw holes, just wood. What do you think of this decking then? We already know you like it. I'll just show you from the bottom once more. And there she is, in all her beauty. Looking very nice. Some people mentioned, oh, I'd have a door under there. You obviously didn't watch the full video, because, what's that? There's a door right there. You've got to watch these videos to the end. The best bits happen at the end. Looking nice though. This is the last time you'll see this one in film. I do believe that we'll be putting together a time-lapse edition of this decking, a little 10-minute video. We feel it's that good. Not sure when, but I think we'll do that. But anyway, that's it from me and my dad today. We'll catch up with you in the morning. Welcome back. It's time for a few rocks now as well. So what we're going to do, so we're going to get rid of this wall and start leveling off that soil. Let's get it done. Rocker is all gone. And most of the soil has gone too. A little bit to do in the morning, but then that'll be ready for the fencing to start tomorrow afternoon. It's coming on. It's a lot harder in this heat. It's got to be touching 30 plus. Well, yeah. Apologies for not filming too much of this dig out as well, because it's just me and Taff on the wheelbarrows. There's not really much to show, so sorry about that. But me and Taff are off to go and hang that gate where we put those 2 timbers onto those posts yesterday, so I'll take you along for that. So let's go. So here we are on the gate job, and I'm not gonna lie, it's too hot. I forgot my tripod, and it is what it is. What I'll do, I'll set you up for a time lapse and we'll get this gate on. One bow top gate, fully installed. We have to have the good side facing out because we can't put the hinges on the feather edge. And if we put the feather edge facing inside, then that means the hinges would be onto the access to everyone, because this is just an alleyway and everyone can get access to this. So they would just be able to screw that gate off. And we don't want that. So that's the reason we've done it that way. And the old gate was facing this way as well. Can't lie, it's been a hot one today. So me and Taff are gonna go back to the yard and I'll show you a new machine that's arrived. It's been a long, tiring day at D&J. I said I'd show you that machine. That's all you're getting. I might show you a bit more tomorrow. Welcome back. It's Friday and we are on the dig out job.
Again.
We've gained an extra body. We're so close. We're so close to being done here. It's just that one mound that Taff is currently standing on. Looks like he's spearfishing, but we're getting it done. It's all leveled off now, ready for the fencing. All of this is coming down, and actually all of that is coming down as well. So I'll tell you what I'll do. Once that's been fenced, I'll get a picture of it to show you what it looks like. But it's that last man there. We've almost done it. I'll set you up for a time lapse for that little bit there. And let's get it done. And there we have it. It's all dug out. Sweating away. Sweating proper. But it's all dug now. Ready for the fencing. First post to go somewhere around there. We'll let the guys that were taking the fencing down break this concrete to release this. No idea what that is. Anyone else? Loads of steel inside. I'm not sure. Don't know what it's doing there. But I think they'll be able to get that out once they break that concrete post there. That's it for the dig out job. Woo! It's a tiring one. Extra pair of hands has helped today as well. So for now, we're going to go back. Taff's going to tip that van. I'm going to jump into the other van. And then we're going to head off to our first job of the day. That consists of fencing and installation of a gate. So we'll see you when we get there. So we're on job. Panel replacements. And a new gate install. So it's pretty much get all the old panels out. That one's got to be broken because it's a little bit tight between the garage and the shed. They'll just slide out, as you know. And that's the beauty of having the concrete post. Once the panels are gone, take them out, put some new ones in. So we'll get taking all of these out and then we'll show you how to slide a panel in. So we're going to slide one in for you.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean. And it's easy as that when it comes to changing your panels. Gave the customer the option to have custom panels up to the shoulders of these concrete posts. Didn't want to do that, just wanted the standard panels. I say standard, that's a 7x5, that's a 6 foot. And I believe that's a 6 foot, and then it's a small one behind the shed. Full size, small one, and obviously that's where that gate's going. So what we're gonna do, we're going to get the rest of them in, and then we'll show you how we're going to do that gate. So all of the panels are in now. I'm not going to lie, that one was a little bit difficult, because you can see how far that tree goes over the panel. But we got it there in the end. Just onto these bays now. There's a bay there. And a bay there, and that is actually a bay behind the shed, a tiny one that you can't really see. And now it's about the gate. Everything is all screwed in. Taff is just making that little panel for the neighbour's fence, which was already agreed with this customer that was going to replace that. So now it's just about getting that gate made. I've sent the measurements to Jamie. Going to hang it off that post right there and swing in just how it did last time. So we'll get cracking on with that. So here we are on the next job. Me and Liam are taking that panel out. We've just replaced that one there. What a difference, eh? So we're going to take that one out and put that one in as well. So I'll put you on a time lapse and we'll get it done. I'll say it again. That is the beauty of having concrete posts. Once the panel's gone, like them ones, you just replace the panels. Very nice. And now it's on to just this. I'll give Taff an helping hand with my foot. Otherwise he start calling us. Look at him, he's a madman. End of the week Friday. You can tell he's ready it. Oh, right, so we'll get these timbers on and then we'll catch up. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to film on that last job. Those panels that were going onto the concrete, but we're back here about to hang this gate, so let's get it hung, eh? Remember last time when you was all moaning in the comments about me putting this hinge level with that? Well, I've changed it just for you lot. I only put them in the middle now, so I'm going to put them in the middle and that one in the middle there. Another one fully installed by us at D&J Projects. End of the week, it's Friday.
Where are you going tomorrow, Steve-O?
And I'm off to Mallorca tomorrow with my missus, my mum and my dad. So, let us know if you're watching this far. Just let us know if you want us to film a little bit for next week's video, because that's what, as we do, we film every week and everything that happens in a week. So let us know if you want us to do that. And if you do, be sure to follow us on Instagram, because we'll do a Q&A whilst we're over there and we'll answer a few questions in that video. If that's something that you're after, just let us know. Let's catch up at the yard. We're not at the yard. We're definitely not at the yard. But that is it for this week's episode at D&J Projects. We hope you've liked what you've seen. If so, smash that like button. Subscribe if you're brand new. And we'll see you in the next one. And if you want us to film while we're over in Mallorca, let us know down below, and I'm sure we can do that. See you next week.